Welcome to the Environmental Leadership Chronicles, a podcast brought to you by the California Association of Environmental Professionals. In this episode, we are excited to share a recap of the 2025 AEP Conference. This year, environmental professionals from all over the state came together at Zachari Dunes in Oxnard, California in early April. The conference theme was Seeds of Change, Waves of Progress, and it really came to life through inspiring keynotes, breakout sessions, and great conversations. We covered everything from CEQA trends and climate resilience to new technology and AI and environmental planning. To help capture the energy and ideas from the conference, we asked attendees to share a few reflections about their experience, and here is what they had to say. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoy.
Hi, my name is Elia Simmons. I work for Great Ecology. I'm an ecologist planner. I live in Northern California, so I get to work remote. This is my first AEP conference. I'm very excited to be here. It's been wonderful so far. I am the communications director on the Superior State Board, so I was able to come early for the chapter summit, which was amazing. We talked about some great initiatives, including building out our newsletter and possibly doing a headshots and margaritas event. Very excited for that. And my highlights of the conference so far have been the sessions are amazing. There was a climate change session I went to that was inspiring, as well as a really interesting AI session. Ooh.
Hey, I'm Jen Scholl. I'm a principal scientist at York Engineering. And let's see, the highlights of the conference for me was being able to attend the conference with my daughter, who's also a brand new environmental planner, currently working with ERM. And also enjoyed reconnecting with lots of friends from times when I was in public service, as well as consulting. And I love learning about the offshore wind stuff with that wonderful panel.
My name is Dustin Merrick. I work for ASM Affiliates. We are an environmental consulting firm specializing in cultural resources, tribal cultural resources, and GIS. Conference highlights. I mean, this is my first AEP conference. So it was really cool to get back to a lot of the planners that I used to work with and talk with people about things other than cultural resources, actually. I think one of my favorite things was seeing one of the consultants had I break for tiger salamanders, which was like the most adorable merch ever. I thought it was really cool how everything was supported, where we had like the wine and cheese thing, where we actually got to meet people. I think my favorite talk was talking about the resiliency with fire. And then the offshore wind talk was really, really interesting, especially on a lot of the upcoming studies for that, on more info on bird strikes and entanglement and how they're sort of measuring that from the macro level all the way down to the micro level. Yeah, I think overall it was just really interesting to see that. The jam band was really fun. I haven't seen that before, so seeing a bunch of planners just randomly jam together was pretty funny. And so.
Hi, my name is Connie Connaughton. I'm with ERM. I'm an associate consultant scientist. I've had a great time here at the AEP conference. Some of my highlights were the project description panel. As an early career, that's something that I do, and gaining some different insights and information on that was great. And I loved meeting everybody here at the conference, such incredible environmental professionals. And I'm so grateful that I had this opportunity. So thanks.
Hi, my name's Patrick McPherson. I'm an assistant planner with City of La Mesa. So this year at the conference, there were some good discussions on 15183, which is something that we've had an applicant ask us about using, but we haven't really thought about it. So it was good to kind of see how other agencies have used it and what strategies can help streamline and, make it easier for everyone in the long term. And then also I was able to sit in on a session for battery energy storage systems, which is something that we've approved in the city, but there's been some pushback from the community. So it's been good learning how to engage the community, explain kind of how these facilities work, how to address their concerns, and how to help make the grid more stable.
Hi everyone, my name is Katie Scarrett and I'm with the County of Monterey as an assistant planner. This is my first year at the AEP conference, and some of my favorite parts of the AEP conference were meeting new people and some of the different workshops. I learned a lot about some different tactics to implement into our planning, and I'm really excited to use some of those tools for the future. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Paul Herman from Fair and Peers, Senior Associate. And what I wanted to talk about on the conference was ever since I started coming to this conference, my career has accelerated. These are the people that you need to know if you work in CEQA. The people here at the conference are so intellectually curious. They love what they do. The passion is shown at this conference. Could not recommend it enough. Could not recommend it more. How about that? All right, take care.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to be updated when new episodes are released and leave us a review to let us know what you think. It also really helps us to share the podcast with others who may enjoy learning about the environmental industry. If you want to submit a shout out or any feedback, please send an email or voice memo to podcast@califaep.org. The email again is podcast with an S, podcast@califaep.org.